show about making apple fritters to be, or apple turnover to be like really concise and to the point and get you in there for 5 minutes and then off you go. It's not like that because I just mess around. So, welcome to me. Welcome to the channel. So, first thing we do is you have to have a crust. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a crust, lay it out on a cookie sheet, and then we've got some apples. I use dehydrated apples. You're standing on the container. I use dehydrated apples. They come from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, the Bishop's Storehouse, and anybody can buy there, and it's much, much cheaper. It used to be $6 for that container, but I think it's gone up. But anyway, it's a lot of apple. Okay, so I start with a crust, and to make a crust, I usually use 2 cups of flour and a cup of butter. And you cut it in until they're like pea size, and then you try to keep them all really cold. Keep it really cold, and then you put down flour. You wipe your counter, put on flour, which then sticks to the counter. Then you put on your stuff. And I'll teach you, I've got a how to make a pie crust recipe on there. But anyway, so you make the pie crust, and you keep rolling it, and you turn it, and you roll it, and you turn it, and you straighten it up every time around the edges, and then you keep, anyway, and when it's as big as your container, then for apples, usually you have to bake apple pie, well, you always bake an apple pie high. It's already got the bottom and the top and all the apples in it. So you bake it usually 400 for 15 minutes and then turn it down to 350 for another half an hour or something. You'll know when it's ready. And you can do fun stuff with the top. You can make it into strips and you can weave it like a basket, or you can put your thumbprint all around the edges and you can cut little slices in the top. You can take eggs, you can mix up egg yolks, or egg whites, I think it is, and then you can, with a brush, you put it on top of the crust, and that'll make it brown, and you can sprinkle sugar on it. You put egg whites and then sugar, and it gives it a like a sugary glaze, kind of a little bit. Anyway, those are ideas. So I thought I would just start and... Hello, Fast. Thank you. It's lovely to see you, too. I wasn't going to come on because I'm busy, but I'm going to make this, so I might as well make it with you there too. Okay, so to make a pie crust, you probably want a recipe, but I don't use a recipe. This is called dip, level, pour. You dip it, you level it, usually with a knife, and then you pour it. So that's 1 cup. It's too big to fit in your hand. Boy, these don't feel good. Pulling them all around together. Yeah. See, like that? Usually use a knife. You dip, level, pour. So that's 2 cups of that. And then let's see what else I'll put in here. So I use salt. What was that noise, Evan? What noise? And I'll get my little whisk. So you use a whisk when you're doing this. Alright, so you mix that together, the salt and that, and then you put your butter in. You could use anything else, but if you use a cup to 2 cups, you get a wonderfully flaky crust. So now, sometimes I stick this in the center and push it right down, but this is pretty cold butter, so I'm going to have to cut it. Okay, that's great. My mother used to do it with 2 knives. Let's see if I can find a second knife. Are you? Okay. So usually she'd use them together, but this is too fat. I need to have them much closer like that. So for now, I'll just cut it. See, my fingers are touching it, and my fingers are warm. And you really don't want to warm up the butter. After you mix this together, you're going to add water. You add as cold water as you can find. And you only add it, and you mix it with a fork while you're adding the water. And it doesn't take much. And as soon as you can clump it together in one piece, then it's ready to, then you've got enough water. If you roll this around in the flour a bit, then when you cut it, you're not actually touching it, so it's not melting under your fingers.
I need to make a bucket, and then I'll collect water and make it so when mobs spawn in here, they flow through the water, go in the hole, fall down, and then we can start killing them. Genius, right? Like they can come down easily. And it won't be that hard. Smart, right? What is smart? My idea. I said pretty smart. Oh, I thought you said what is smart?
It's a hot day today. I think it's 29 out. We are not used to real hot weather here in Canada. Now, see, I can push it through. I used to have one of those things with a handle and a bunch of, it's actually a pastry cutter, but it looks so cute. So I pulled all of the bars out, the handle with the little bars, so now they were like this. And I made it into a basket. Used birch bark and gave it to Scarlett. Maybe I used cedar bark. Anyway, a nice little basket, but now I don't have one of those anymore. Guess I should get one.
Don't ask me where I am. Why are you in my house?
Here, I'm breaking it up. These are still kind of big for pea size. I should put you here where you can see what I'm doing, like the good YouTubers do. Okay, so now you get water. So we have here in our possession pretty cold water. Hi, Kirsten. I'm fine. Did you hear Willem's variations? I recorded them. So I'm trying to root those tomato pieces I pulled off. You like my little thing? I covered it with birch bark. Oh, got cold water, so we want. So I put it in like that. That's about as much as I put in at a time. And it will start bulking up together. Oops. Now you could have added more flour and so that you didn't have as much butter. And instead of adding water, you could add, you take an egg and a teaspoon of vinegar and you put that in. Okay, so here it is, it's ready. Okay, so now we're ready to roll it out. So we have to, as I said, you wet your counter. Just wiping it down will help. It's sure getting loud in there. Maybe the noise could go in the other room. Okay, and then you put flour down. There you go, you see? And now you don't have to use a lot of flour because it just sticks. I'll put that to the side. I'll get my rolling.
You can't cheat. Okay, I'm going to roll.
Okay, so here we go. Now.
Fine, you can get it. You're only allowed using it until it breaks. If it breaks, you're not allowed healing it.
So we're going to make this into two. I can't read it. Oh, fireworks are so much fun.
I just need to beat the Ender Dragon.
Yeah, why are you giving yourself a life?
Just beat the Ender Dragon. You don't need to go and beat it. It works.
See, and you have to be able to move it around.
My Elytra. My Elytra works. I'm level 2. Let's go. Dad, we have to go to bed.
Should have fixed the counter. It's got. So now to get it up, you put it like this, and you roll it up onto the rolling pin, and it should come right up if you've been keeping your counter clean enough. Okay.
It's not letting me sleep again. Oh my God.
Thank you.
It's probably only doing
Hi, Nan.
this because you keep
Hi,
helping.
Kirsten. Oh, I'm not in the United States, so we don't have 4th of July. We have 1st of July, which is Canada Day. You're going to attempt to make one. Okay, then. It's not hard. But I think I may have needed more flour.
It's not sleeping.
It seems to be
That's why you can't.
which is good because.
The time yourself.
Okay, I think this needs to go in the other room now. It's too loud.
No.
One of you go in, or both of you go in.
No.
Or I take the Nintendo.
Not me. No.
You better listen to me. Go. Go. Get up and go in the other room. It's nice and cooler in there. Go. Both of you go. Okay. So now, let's get a pan. So try not to get flour all over the bottom of the pan because it just be a mess. Okay, so I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. This is the edge of it. Okay, so I'll show you how you do it. You lift it up and put it onto that. And then you roll, oh shoot, you roll it up. And then you lay it down at the end of the pan. Can you see how it's working there? You start at the end and you unroll it. Oh dear. Well, I'm sure that you're not going to have this kind of a situation when you're doing it because yours are going to be much better. You see, this is why I didn't recommend anybody watch this that's not prepared for, you know, the kind of stuff that goes on here. Okay, we'll put a piece in the corner here. Hi. You heard my request, eh?
What was your request? Oh, I clean the washroom.
Okay, thanks.
No.
Okay. That's Abe. And Daniel's here too. And the grandchildren. Okay. There we go. So now that's our crust. And what we're going to end up doing is we're going to end up folding it over. We'll put the pile of apples on, we'll fold it over, and then we'll pinch between them. So let's see about these apples now. So these apples have been soaking for a little while, and they no longer have any little crunch in the middle. They're completely just apples all the way through. So I'll drain this. I haven't done one of these since the kids were in high school. Now, what am I going to strain it into? I'll strain it into a cup, a mug. Okay. Because I put too much water in, but I wanted to cover them to make sure they... Okay. I'm just squeezing it a bit. Okay, there we go. And then we drink this. Bottoms up. It's quite nice. My back hurts. This is hard to do. Now to the apples, you add spices. Cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice. Mace is a good one, and garam masala. That's pretty strong. All right, so let's see what we got for spices, shall we? Let's wash our hands before we spread the mess, as we are wont to do. Okay, let's come over here. We'll turn around and we'll see what we got. So, first of all, let's look at these. Allspice baking seasoning. Allspice is one of those. Sugar, dextrose, cinnamon, cloves, nutmeg, hydrogenated soybean oil, tricalcium sulfate. Well, it sure looks easy, but I think that should go in the garbage. Ha, garam masala. That is my favorite. And that's ground allspice. What else have we got here? And we'll add ginger. Is this ginger? Ground ginger. All right, so I guess that's all we've got of those in that drawer. Let's see, we wanted ginger though. Let's use, well, I don't want to use ginger paste. All right, now what have we got? Curry, oregano, basil, cream of tartar. That's Dutch. And this is Asian. Things are getting to be a little mess. Maybe I should clean this out sometime. Here's the turmeric, which I was looking for the other day. And horseradish, those should be up here. All right, let's see what else we've got. Tarragon, poppy seeds, celery seeds. What a mess. Stillweed, fajita. Paprika. Okay, I guess what we're looking for is not in here. This is also Asian. Go in. There we go. Now everything is fine again. All right, so we've got things here. Ginger. Oops. What is this? None of those. Basil, base, celery, cilantro, none of those. Cinnamon, yes. Cloves, yes. Coriander is a good one. Marjoram, mustard, nutmeg, aneth. Okay, I think we're not going to put in coriander because I'm not sure I remember how to use it. All right, we'll get all of these.
Can I help?
I guess if you want to.
Can I film?
Okay, you can film. Let's turn. Okay, it's already turned around.
Oh, I wanted to.
Just take it in your hand.
That's what I was going to.
Oh, and I touched something by mistake there. There. Oops. There we go.
Okay.
You might have to get up on a chair.
Jeez.
Yes, you do need to get up on a chair.
I do.
There you
Ooh. Ooh, can I help actually?
go. Okay.
What you making?
Now, keep filming. This is... I forget what this is. Maybe garam masala. So I'm going to use a pile of it. Actually, it's probably cardamom.
That's the amount.
Yeah. Okay, and then we'll add some ginger.
Whoa.
Just stand where you are. You don't have to get close. Oh, you want to get close? Here, hold on, and I'll move you forward. Okay.
Can I put a little bit in?
Well, I just use it in my hands.
So no, like
That's
that.
my measure. You want to do that?
But
Put your phone.
it's low battery.
Okay, push the low battery button.
Under our island.
Okay, can I put some in?
Cave.
You what?
Under our island is a huge cave.
Oh my.
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
We have to explore it.
That much?
No, you'll need more than that.
We can stick all the villagers down there.
Yeah, that's cloves. We don't add a lot of cloves. A little more of it.
It smells yummy, like the stuff
There you go.
on gingerbread.
Yeah, that's right.
Are we making gingerbread?
No. Okay, now we've got cannelle, which is cinnamon, and we'll use a lot of this.
Oh, it actually smells super good. It's like
Looks like I have sugar in there.
gingerbread. cookies.
And garam masala. Okay.
This smells even better.
And allspice. Do we already do this? No. Okay.
You're putting
Ooh, put it back. Put it back in. Put it back in.
put garam masala in the
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Put it in there. Yeah, I always do. You use garam masala in Vietnam?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Did you already use this one? No, we didn't.
Yeah, I did because I put it over there when I was done.
Can
I
I
think-
can I mix it together?
Okay.
I'm gonna use my finger.
Okay. Okay,
Should I
so
use my dress?
no, we don't use your dress. Okay, so here's a little fork we can stir it with if we need
Okay. Don't do that then. Ew, it's wet. Maybe the back of the fork.
to. Yeah, wait. Let's just finish doing it like this, okay? Sorry. Okay, and so now, should we add sugar?
Sugar?
Do you? Yes, I've always added sugar, but I don't use sugar
Can I
anymore.
add it in?
Don't worry about adding sugar.
Okay.
It will taste good with sugar. I know it will.
You're right. It will.
Can I put it in?
Okay, you can put it in. Okay, so let's just put in some, not much, because we don't have a lot of apples. So let's just put in that much.
Okay. And I'll mix it all in.
Yeah, if you turn the fork the other direction, it does help, doesn't it?
It looks so cool. I'm gonna do this way so it doesn't scratch the bowl. Because I
Okay.
don't want it to scratch the bowl.
Okay, thank you. It's all done. So now we'll put it in here over our apples. And then we'll toss these about.
Oh, it looks good. I just want to try one right now.
Do you want to? You can try one. Try one that's got some stuff on it.
It actually tastes good.
Does it?
Yeah.
Good. That's actually very good news. Okay, so we'll put this in here.
I'll help.
I'm caught on the swing. Can you move the swing for me?
Okay.
Thank you.
Can I help?
Yeah. Have you washed your hands lately?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm using another one because they're good.
Okay.
Tastes weird. A little bit gingery.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit too much of the
Spices?
spices.
Uh-oh.
But if we mix them a little bit more, they might do.
I think it'll be okay.
Yeah.
Here, you hold this.
No.
And you climb back up because I got to show everybody something. Okay. All right, so I'm going to show you.
We have 4 likes and 4 people watching.
Aw, thank you, everybody. Okay, so
I'll tell you if there's any comments and I'll read them to you.
okay, so look at this. Are you watching what's going on? Okay, so now we just fold it over.
That looks fun.
Well, it's kind of sticking to the pan.
Yeah. Which is not good.
This is a really bad crust, actually. It's falling apart. But it'll taste yummy. It won't matter. It'll be
Yeah, it doesn't matter what shape it is. Doesn't matter if it's perfect. It still tastes the same.
Right. I'm glad you know that.
I only knew that because I'm young, and young people know everything.
That's what they think. That's absolutely.
What is that?
That's flour, a bag of flour. Okay, so now we're going to squish the edges down.
Can I?
Yeah, you can squish. Now look at the camera. Make the camera look at the right place. And then we can cut little bits in it.
Can I?
Okay.
Oh, so you just do that? So, like that.
Well, oops. That's a little much. That we're not going to open it up. That's just to let the steam out, okay?
Okay.
Okay, that's all. Maybe I'll put a little bit of this over that.
I just want to eat some of that.
Well, this is just dough, and that really doesn't taste very good. And it's not cooked, so it will mess up your stomach a bit. Okay, now then, wipe off the pan. Otherwise, you get all burned stuff. And then you put it in the oven at you put it, I don't know.
You forget? Both of us leave the room, but surprisingly, my fun worked, and I was able to get a bunch of bones from the stove.
Okay. I'm going to turn the oven on naturally. That's the first thing you're supposed to do. Bake. I'm just going to, I don't know what I used to do. Let's put it in at 375. Is that going to work or is that going to be too hot? Okay, so there it is. And when it's ready, it'll tell us, right? And then we'll eat it. And that'll be such a wonderful thing. Except I can't eat it now because there's sugar in it. Hey, I lost a bunch of weight. I'm down to 186. It's only 6 pounds after I freaked out and ate everything in sight. When I found out I was 180, I was so shocked. And I was so shocked. I just ate everything everywhere. I ate all the children's snacks that they had meat that they don't like. Sugar rich. I didn't say that. All right, so that was that. And then now we can just hang out. Can we just hang out? And if we're still on in a half an hour, I can show it to you. Or maybe I should get off and go hang out with my family. Yeah, I probably should do that. All right, so let me see what everybody said. I hope they turn out nice. It's almost bedtime for me. Have a great day, everyone. Goodbye, Kirsten. I saw that Dutch in there. I knew you did. I just found out allspice is piment in Dutch. So now I know what to add to my apples when it's harvest time. It's so much easier than how I make them. Small puff pastry squares, fold them into triangle, fill them with the apples, and then close them with a fork. Well, you see, that's probably the proper way. If you want to have them turn out like, you could take a photo and put it in a cookbook. That would just be the be-all and end-all. But sometimes that's not life, right?
Hello.
Hey-yo. Ah, it's a hot one. I have to sit down. So we did it. I've been cooking lately. I've been actually making stir fries and, hummus to put on top of the stir fries. What is that light? Oh my. We like light, but that's a little much. I moved my rocker, or whatever this is called, a glider here. So I can sit here. Have to recover. I guess it's too bright. I got a little thing for my phone. So I should be able to set it down like this. Oops, no, that didn't work. Well, it almost works. I guess it just has to be at the right level. Then you can see how bright it is outside. That's an oven bird. Teacher, 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 teacher. He's always in this forest. He lives on this side of the hill, somewhere between Cedar Hillside and Sunrise Hillside. Hey, did you see the sun this morning? It was I looked out and I just saw this red ball on the horizon. I was like, yes, she's up. And I took a picture. And then I went about doing things and I looked at the sun again and then it was higher. And it was like, and we have liftoff. That one is a red-eyed vireo. It asks a question and answer it over and over all day long.
Grandma,
Yes.
I want to make a video myself.
All right then. Okay, so it's time to go. Goodbye.